Come on. Show me my screen again. Cut it out. You were so nice for like the past several hours. I need to know if I'm muted or not. I shouldn't be. Come on. Ugh. Okay, no, it's not muted. I'm wrestling with my... I wish I could show you what's going on. My streaming machine, the reason I only use this laptop as a secondary machine is because there's something loose with the monitor that I haven't been able to fix. And it keeps, like, fritzing out. It's so irritating. But it's working now. Hopefully it'll stay that way for the next couple of hours. Hi, I'm back. We're gonna keep going with Xbox 360. I almost said PlayStation. Xbox 360 demo discs. We left off with disc number 73, and we played Eternal Sonata and Dirt. Both enjoyable. I love driving games, and Forza 2 is on here as well, so I'm looking forward to that. But we're going to keep going backwards too. I've got 72 and 71 handy, just in case. But then we're also going to end the night with that OXM universe exploration thing, because that's kind of fun. You know, I didn't really know what entirely I was getting into with this week. Or this month with these demo discs. But I love that I'm ending up with like an overarching goal over the course of these weeks. So, hurrah. And we've got five weeks of streams this month too. So, come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we got 5 weeks of streams, so we'll be getting through quite a few demo discs. We'll see how well we do with the OXM universe exploration. But, one more thing before we continue. Today's drinky treat is Harito's guava flavor. No, it's not bubblegum. It's the right color for it, but no, it's guava, and it's really tasty. I was trying to decide between this and strawberry, and decided on guava for tonight. There we go. The cats found one of my bottle caps the other day. It's halfway across the living room now. Oh, it's tasty in a way that I really can't explain. Like, I don't know how to describe the flavor of guava to someone who's never experienced it. It's vaguely watermelony, but with a little bit more of a bite. Let me see if I can try. It's like a mixture of watermelon, strawberry, and a very slight taste of peach. Yeah, it's really good. If you can get to a Mexican supermarket, or if your local supermarket carries these, give it a shot. It's pretty tasty. All right, so... Oh, good thing I noticed that the game capture was muted. Let's move on. Alright, let's go back into the playable demos and move on to Black Site Area 51. Government conspiracies pile up and the alien onslaught heats up in Midway's squad-based FPS sequel. Interesting. I think I remember hearing about this when it came out. I kind of like that it's based on the Area 51 thing, but we'll see how this goes. Rest in peace, Midway. Alright, let's go to options. Survivalism? What's that supposed to mean? Alright, fire weapon, use squad command, grenade, zoom, good. Switch pickup weapon, melee, jump, reload, all pretty standard. Night vision? Oh, not available in demo. Dang. Melee is mapped to the right stick button. Not my favorite, but we'll deal. Attack of the Bleached Blonde Biker Bimbos. Nice shout out to Duke 3D there. I gotta try something because it doesn't look like... Normally I see some chatter on my bot even if no one's talking. I gotta double check to make sure it's awake here. You take a look at this fellow here. That is weird.
Now was that civilized? No, clearly not. Fun, but in no sense civilized.
The fonts are all different. Huh. Oh well.
You think they're still alive? They've gotta be. They're the only team to survive contact. Alright, let's find them. Pierce, you've got tactical. We'll follow your lead.
Okay. Oh, so much screen tearing.
We lose them. 1900. Command said they'd be popping flares downtown. Okay. Let's finish our recon and make that rendezvous.
Ooh, ice cold. Ice cold what? Oh, squishy pop? Awesome.
Copy that.
Oh, cool. I can have them go out and draw fire. Something's pissed off the, Ooh, nice shadow work. Something's pissed off the, junkyard dog here.
Form up on the door. It's stuck. Take it down. All right. It's armed. Clear! Clear! Get away from me! What's that? Civilian.
Can I not open doors? Okay. Melee attacks will do it, I guess.
Damn, bulletproof.
Well,
Let's take him out.
it's another one of those things where glass gets in the way. Oh, jeez, what the hell?
This isn't good.
Yes! Let's have some carnage.
Keep them off me. Pierce, they're
Oh,
inside.
those grenades are potent. You're a big one.
Watch out for the gas pumps.
Well, we don't have to worry about the gas pumps, to be honest. There's crouch. Okay. Oh, this ice machine is nice cover. Ah, get your ass out of the way.
Pierce, we're pinned down. Ah, watch out.
That's some pretty decent a pretty decent horror mechanic. You take them down and then their like torso detaches and comes after you.
On you, Pierce. Good idea. Let's load up. Damn, look at this. They've been dead for a while. Stay focused. Let's gear up and find the rest of them.
Nope, can't jump over that? Okay. Well, where are we supposed to go? Oh. I can't get around this this fence because of this horrible low wall of rock.
What next, sir?
Oh.
We've got to get past that wreckage.
No, that didn't do it. Oh, I see now. Can I refill on my grenades here? Yeah, okay, good.
Echo, this is 2-1. Colonel Green wants a sit rep. Over.
Roger, 2-1. We got 3 friendlies KIA and 1 civilian casualty.
Echo, be
No
advised.
survivors
You've
yet.
got movement
Over.
down there. We'll line 'em up for you.
Copy that, 2-1. We need orders, Pierce. What now? Down, Pierce. We got company.
Why couldn't I blow up the tanker? This is giving me an unrealistic belief in how resilient tankers are. Oh, jeez, these are just bullet sponges.
What the hell were those things? I don't know.
I don't know, but they're dead now.
Echo, I'm Tally Ho on a flare, northwest of your position.
Yep,
Copy
I
that,
see it.
2-1. We'll meet you at Rally Point Charlie in 20. Echo out. What the hell is that? Down, get down.
Whoa. What the hell? Oh,
Oh my god.
yeah, that's
This is gonna be bad.
Echo team, this is 2-1. What's your status? Report.
that's it? That's the demo?
2-1. We have lost contact with Echo team. Please advise.
Ah, Unreal 3 engine tech. I thought that kind of looked familiar. Interesting. I mean, it sounds like a decent game. My only gripe was that the enemies were just bullet sponges. Like, unnecessarily so. Unique mode of siege, huh? Story mode co-op. That's always a good thing. All right. Not bad. Yeah, I'm sure. All right. What's the next one? Forza 2. Yay. That Forza Motorsport 2? Or Fort... Yeah, pretty sure. Actually did this for a first trophy a while back, if I remember correctly. Let me just double check that. Yep. First trophy, May of this year. Forza 2. Well, first achievement in this case. I've improved my recording setup since then. Because I remember this kind of being a little herky-jerky on the video itself. Not so much that it was a problem, but I've learned a couple of tweaks. Is this like the equivalent of a, you know, Bond movie intro for cars? Yep, Forza Motorsport 2. Cool. Yay, another driving game! What's R2? Hey, that sounds like fun. But let's start with C-Class and work our way up. We'll do everything we can in the demo. I don't like rear-wheel drive cars, so... Can I select any one of these? Fairlady's kind of cool, but rear-wheel drive. I only have one front-wheel drive vehicle, one four-wheel drive vehicle, and the rest are all, like, rear. Oh, nope, the Integra is also front-wheel. Okay. Handling, braking, acceleration is slightly less, so is top speed. But I think I'd rather go with the Honda Integra. And I like black. My own car is kind of a charcoal color, which is the color I wanted on my old car, but all they had available was silver. Okay, suggested line braking only. Sure. Automatic, yes. As much as I love driving, I prefer to focus on the driving and not on shifting. That said, I'll still, like, let up on the gas when I feel that the car is about to shift. So, that's probably why my old car's transmission was still in tip-top shape after 250,000 miles. You waiting for me to push a button? Nope. Okay. Okay. D-sis. Kakim. Okay, let's turn that down. Okay, there we go. Dang it. Oh, you get penalties for running into people? Fine. Hey! He ran into me! Why am I getting a penalty? Dang it. Fine, I'll take the frickin' penalty. I just have to have a, you know, time that's better than 10 seconds than second place. That's all. Crunch. I mean, how are you supposed to do this without, like, bending fenders? I wish I had some sort of rear view mirror. That would be useful right about now. See? That's what I'm talking about. Ah. Screw it. I'm gonna restart. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna quit the race. I'm gonna move on to the next track. And keep in mind what I've learned here. Because... yeah, that was kind of irritating. Alright. Yeah. Faster vehicles. Good. No front-wheel drive this time. I remember liking the Porsche 911 in Gran Turismo. Ooh, that's a nice color. I'll have to come back to that if I don't find something I like better. Ooh, that's nice too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the jade green there. Let's see here. Oh, A is the e-brake. I was trying to hit, like, B, which apparently is gear up. Y is look back. Alright, let's see how we do. Seems like there's only the one track. Feel like I'm not getting passed up quite so easily this time, too. That was another thing that was kind of frustrating me before, was that I seem to have gotten a very underpowered vehicle. Alright, well, that's not going well. But I've got 3 laps to catch up. This doesn't seem to be driving right for a front-wheel drive. I don't know. Physics just don't seem to be quite what I'm familiar with. Which is odd, because I know that they're about as meticulous about car physics as Polyphony Digital has been with Gran Turismo. So you'd expect the physics to be very similar. It just seems slightly off. Haha. Dang it. And I'm not just blowing smoke out of my ass either. I mean, you guys saw me playing dirt last night. I was doing a fair amount better than I feel like I'm doing tonight. Yeah, what was that? I just went flying off with the slightest touch. I don't know. Well, let's try the supercars. No front-wheel drive options here. Okay. Maserati. Looks like this Saline is all around one of the better cars. Give it a try. So my camera is kind of right in front of the TV. But it's a small camera and a big TV, so most of the time it's not too bad. But every once in a while it's just blocking the wrong part of the TV. So that's why when you see me kind of peek around it. I've got my camera actually on an arm that's attached to the entertainment center. Keeps it out of the way nicely. Whoa. This thing doesn't fool around. I gotta be really careful about my turns. This rear wheel drive, you will spin out easily. Okay, how is this fishtailing less than the front-wheel drive vehicles? That shouldn't be happening. Now, get me back on the hey. You killed my rear windshield, you bastard. Okay, now that's the fishtailing I was expecting. Okay. I love racing games, but jeez. I'm just not wrapping my head around the physics in this one. That's sad. That's very sad. It's driving me to drink. And blow across the bottle. Okay. Online auction house, huh? Interesting. All in all, I think I like Gran Turismo better. Okay, so we're done with these playable demos. Let's go to the Xbox Live Arcade. Double Dragon.
In 2291.
All right. All right. I am not expecting to get very far in this game. Continue with trial. Let's see if I can get through the first level. Oh, that's the jump button. There we go. That's punch, that's kick, that's jump. Can I push both of them at the same time for anything? No. Oh, that's a nice little back punch. Got it. Ow. I didn't get him with my kick, but I got him with my headbutt. Hey, lady. How am I supposed to pick that up? Ah. Punch. There we go. Sup a Bobo. Ow. Give me your bat. Whoa, jeez. No, I want the bat. There we go. There we go. I would love to move on. Oh, there's a kitty on the trash can back there. Alright, I'm guessing this is the boss. Yeah, sure, go ahead. I don't think this is going very well. Jeez. I'm not even getting to do anything before I get knocked back down again. Sure, we'll continue. There we go. Yay! Bonus point 3,000. I was gonna say, is that, like, was that it? Was that the end of the first one? Yeah. That, I don't know, that felt weird. Like, the graphics didn't seem right. Gameplay is pretty much what I remembered from Double Dragon, kind of stiff and annoying, but you know. Well, not much more to see here. Let's move on. Oh, that's right. It's going to return to the arcade. Dump me all the way back out to the dashboard. I don't remember what the other arcade games were. I'll have to... Well, maybe it's on here. Doo-doo-doo. Jetpack Refueled and Luxor 2. Alright, let's go into Jetpack Refueled. Oh! Okay, so this is the remake. I just saw this in a video the other day. It's a remake of, yeah, of an old ZX Spectrum game called Jetpack. That actually seems kind of fun. Okay, Jetpack Refueled. Okay. I think I'll do, oh, I can't do the retro version in this demo. Oh well. Ganymede. Whoa, what was that? Ah, there's the jetpack button. Okay. Beady, beady, beady. Get the fuel. Whoops. I keep forgetting that it's the trigger to fly. Whoops. Can I wrap around? I can. Hoorah. Alright, one more thing of fuel to go. Crap. There we go. Yay! Oh, that's kind of... It'd be interesting. So, do they automatically, like, give you the achievement when you get the full game? That'd be interesting. I'd like that. If I can't buy this anywhere else, I may end up picking this up. I've been enjoying, like, getting retro collections lately, especially for games that interest me on consoles I'll probably never own. Ah, dang it. Alright, let's try that one more time. Because even if I did manage to get myself a ZX Spectrum somehow, finding a copy of this game would probably be murder. Doing much better this time. Hey, get in there. Yay! Oh, I did it without losing a life that time. I've already beaten my previous high score. No more guava. Time for the brain nest. Ooh. Oh, I think I got an extra life. Oh, that's handy. I can just drop the fuel in. Oh, that's a game changer right there. I just have to get down there. Yay! Well, I guess that's it for the demo. Much better score this time. Wonder how much this is. $5? Yeah, I'd probably grab this. It's the first demo that I could safely say, yeah, I'm probably going to buy this. So, good job. Alright, so let's return to the arcade. I will actually do the purchase later. I gotta remind myself of that here. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I can just buy it this way. Now let's get back into the demo disc here while this is going on. Okay, next is Luxor 2. Now this is one that I've played before. I mean, I'm pretty sure lots of people have played this game, or something like it. Press A to start. Okay, single player, adventure, I guess. Let's go with easy. Village on the Nile. Tranquility shattered. Create matches. Yeah, I've played this before. Don't show it again. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Okay, so there is an interesting variation to this here, at least. Color Bomb! Whoops. Let's wait for all those greens here. Nice. Oh, I don't have to wait for it to get around the wall. Okay. I thought I did. So, usually when I have to deal with like a paddle type of interface with an analog stick, it feels really sloppy, but this doesn't. I'm somewhat impressed. Hey, you crazy little beetle. Whoops. There we go. No! Oh. Well, where's the exit? Like, what am I keeping them away from? Oh, that little shack over there, I guess. It started shimmering when this... Yeah. That. Whoops. Yay, color bomb. Phew. Yay, we did it. Not the best I could have done, but... Hooray! This one I am not going to unlock the full game. Oh, that's right. Oh, onks for the memories. Okay, this is a little bit more clear. Oh, you're really coming out swinging this time. Daggers. Wonder what would have happened if I had attacked the beetle. Ah, hey, what was that? I'm having drift on my Xbox controller here. Fireball. Whoops. In my defense, the fireballs ran out at the wrong moment. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm getting some weird, like, when I go to the right, sometimes it sticks. Yay. Those chains are satisfying. Oh, that was handy. Except for the fact that I had a yellow. Oh, now I get the lightning storm. There we go. 91%. That went better. Okay, they're gonna let me keep playing this. I'm not gonna argue. Ah. Nope, that didn't work. That was satisfying. Wild ball! Let's see if I can plug it in right there. Nope. Still got a combo, though. Yay! Alright, let's do that. Yay! Bunch of chains. That was the worst place possible for it to get stopped. Ah, fine. There we go. Now we got rid of all the yellows. All right. What cloud? Oh, color cloud. Cool. There is your dagger. .95% accuracy. Getting better. Wallow of the Hippo God. Ah. No! Dang it! Woot. Come on. There we go. Oh, that's what the net does. It catches all the prizes. Slide that up in there. There are your daggers! Okay, let's get that in there. Awesome. Nice. I almost ran out of marbles to shoot at. Yay! Eh. How did I do worse on accuracy there? Felt I did better that time. Bonus level. I like bonuses. Yes! That was satisfying. Come on. Let's see if I can... Nope. I was hoping to pull off the same thing on this side, but it's a little too slow. Nice. Perfect! Okay, now it's forcing me to unlock the full game. No, I don't think I will. Thanks for the offer, but I'll have to pass. Okay. Quit out. Jump back in. Get the last couple of points. I used to love demo discs when I was younger. I still do. It just always seemed like so much of a bargain. Okay, UT3 trailer. I liked Unreal Tournament 3. And on the PS3, you can actually import mods using a USB flash drive.
2291, in an attempt to control violence among deep space miners, the Leandri Mining Corporation established a series of leagues and bloody public exhibitions. For 50 years, the fight's popularity grew with their brutality. Then, the war came. From the dark depths of space, the Necklace armies attacked the Terrenian mining colonies. The Tricasts called it a corporate skirmish, but you lost everything. Your family, your friends, your entire clan. Now you're fighting for all you have left. Revenge. From Epic Games, the studio that brought you Gears of War. Unreal Tournament 3.
Yeah, I did enjoy that game.
Unreal Tournament 3.
Hi, I'm Steve Folds, and I'm the lead designer for Unreal Tournament 3. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about the game and hopefully explain to you why it's going to be a lot of fun to play. When we
Cool.
first started talking about Unreal Tournament, we really, our first idea was let's increase the scope and the scale of it and have 64-player games and these huge maps and take advantage of the streaming levels that you can do with Unreal Engine 3 so that you're playing from map to map. And we started playing around with that and trying that and realized this is not really making the game more fun, and it's kind of getting away from the essence of what we think Unreal Tournament is. And so we kind of figured out what were the best ideas that really work in Unreal Tournament that we could get out of that and kind of refocus the game around those and brought the game back in to feel more like Unreal Tournament.
The cool thing about Unreal is that because it has existed before and now it's a refining of something that's a known factor.
Yeah, I
game
always
was playable,
preferred
the game
Unreal
was fun
Tournament
very
to
early on. So we weren't
Quake.
having, as artists, we weren't having to change scope at all. We knew how big the levels were going to be. We knew what the memory budgets, what the polygon budgets were, having shipped Gears already. So it was a more defined space that we were working in, and then it was just a matter of, like I said, just kind of finding the right balance between the amount of detail in the world. But bottom line is we wanted it to be visually fun as well. I mean, UT is bigger, it's bolder. The color choices were not as desaturated as Gears. It's definitely much more bold colors, and that's part of the franchise itself.
And this is the third generation of Unreal Tournament running on Unreal Engine 3, which is our new engine we're very proud of. You'll see a little bit visually why we think it's so cool. As a gameplay programmer at heart, what I find is the Unreal Engine gives me the freedom to make fun games and focus on that as opposed to focusing on.
It always seemed to be a showcase of their latest engine
on our
tech.
productivity in terms of being able to make the game more fun.
From a design perspective, while there is the overlying look and feel of the game,
Kind of sad
there are
that
so many different
they're
environments, so many
focusing
different
on
weapons, so many different
Fortnite
vehicles. You can kind of go anywhere and do everything
exclusively,
It's the ultimate
and
sci-fi
shelving
fantasy
Unreal Tournament this
universe where
generation.
There are no real rules. You can kind of do whatever you want. The only real rule that we stick to is it has to be fun. Other than that, there are no boundaries. We're aiming for 3 to 4 dozen maps total in the game. The single-player campaign will be even longer than that. Vehicles, I think we have well over a dozen, maybe approaching 2 dozen if you count things like mobile turrets and the hoverboard and things of that nature. Weapons, again, off the top of my head, I can't say exactly how many, close to a dozen different styles, and then each of those has at least 2 firing modes, so there's, the list keeps adding to itself, so to speak.
UT versus Gears, or a more confined game like that, UT is about big, huge distances, vehicle, CTF, things where we still have to play in the exact same kind of polygon count and memory budget, and yet we have these spaces that are much more massive, and we still have to visually give you the amount of detail that people have come to expect. And so it's kind of a huge challenge, but I think we were able to find the right balance there. The speed of Unreal is so quick as you move around that it's not kind of a walk through an environment. You're running through the environment, you're flying through. And so we were able to kind of just like put put a lot of cool things at eye level, make sure there's a lot of detail where you're going to see them, and then back off in other areas.
As always, the first thing we start with is fun. We build a very, very basic BSP shell, which is just basic primitives, a square hallway and a flat floor, and play it. And we'll drop a few weapons in there, and we'll play it with the guys in the office, and we'll just test it, and make some changes if we need to, until we're sure that it's fun. From there, it goes to an art team, so which is sometimes the same guys, sometimes not, and they're the ones who do the pretty pass. They add the static meshes and focus more on texturing. Sometimes we'll get a concept before we start that process so that it kind of has a unified look and feel. Once that is set, it goes to a lighting team who does a lighting pass on it, and then it comes back to the gameplay guys finally to do and fix any if a wall got moved a few units because of meshing and messed up pathing or something like that. We'll do the final tweaks on that and performance and make sure that it stays back in that fun state, that nothing got changed along the way. And then in the final mix, you've got everything that kind of comes together to create the level.
So yeah, UT is not about cover, right? UT is action-packed. It's Gears on crack, I guess is another way of saying it. And what we're trying to do is have the same kind of visceral, you're bashing other people in and blowing them up kind of gameplay, but non-stop. I mean, you die, you respawn right away, you're back in the action, and every weapon is super powerful and destructive. And but at the same time, weapons take skill, and and there's a lot of balance and rock paper scissors kind of gameplay between the weapons. But certainly, yeah, and Gears on crack.
Unreal Tournament 3.
All right, now a commercial for Progressive Insurance. All right, whatever. I'll take my points.
You can get a car through there? No way.
Well, let's give it a shot, huh? Oh, we're actually driving through.
This thing's monsters. It's what, 12 feet? But
You don't have much clearance.
Oh, man.
Save $50 now by signing up online at progressive.com.
Okay. All right, got almost all the points. Now just to the extra content. Oh yeah, that's right, the OXM quiz. All right, well let's see if we can get some gamer pictures from the art gallery here. We'll look at a couple of pictures from Kane and Lynch. And GTA 4. Interesting that this is mostly like the artwork first. Now that's in-engine. Alright, let's blunder through the quiz here. What shooter features a creature that pees on corpses? I want to say that was Turok, lead writer of Mass Effect. I think that was Drew Karpyshyn. I can't remember. What Xbox 360 game pits you against armies of giant ants, spiders, and humongous robots? EDF. What famous actor played the voice of Wolverine in the Xbox game X2 Wolverine's Revenge? I'm gonna... Well, Mark Hamill's a possibility, but I'll go with Hugh Jackman. Number of weapons in the grab bag. I think I might actually have that one. Oh, but I don't have the actual magazine. We'll say 6. Gimps at sea? What name is given to a graphics effect that creates the illusions of bumps and ripples on a textured surface? That's bump mapping. What is Turok's first name? Jake, I think. The underwater elevator in BioShock, bathysphere. Metal Arms was an Xbox game that featured a robot named Bishop? Okay. I just wanted my points. Bonus content. Ooh, Dark Sector picks. And UT3. So this bonus content is actually unlocked as you get more of those OXM points as well. I wonder if you can... No. I was kind of wondering if you could, like, save these and use them as background wallpaper. And that would make sense, wouldn't it? Time shift. Sounds vaguely familiar. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to dip into OXM Universe. It's going to give me an error telling me I need to go to the latest disc, but I just want to make sure that my credits are saved. Okay. Alright, so that's it for disc 73. Let's move back to disc number 72. Well, that took an hour and a half. Not bad. Okay. Let's eject. Ah, I was hoping I'd get to this one. One of my favorite game series. Armored Core 4. Gyrus on here. Oh, I'm gonna have to play that tonight. That's one of my favorite games on the Commodore 64. Only 2 playable demos. Armored Core 4 and Monster Madness, but then there are 4 live arcade games, and one of them is Gyrus. Ooh, Pinball FX. Cool. All right. Fire away. What's this?
Surviving the West. Keep your gun well oiled, for you will have need for it. Beware those bearing badges, for they do the greatest injustice.
Is Call of Juarez?
Do not trust painted smiles, for they conceal wickedness.
Oh my.
Remember, there is no law, save that which you make. The West beckons you. Won't you answer its call? Call of the war.
Haha, I guessed it right.
Summer 2007.
Just didn't
Rated
look
M for
like
mature.
Red Dead Redemption. Okay, playable demos, Armored Core 4, let's get into it. Presented by Sega. Huh, okay. Wait a second. I played a From Software game last night, too. Oh, what was it? Tenchu Z? I actually have this game on the PS3. I really hope they're working on a PSVR Armored Core game. That'd be so cool. Oh, this is so cool. I actually recently picked up Armored Core 5 as well. I need to actually play that at some point. Okay. I was still reading that. Thank you. Left shoulder, right. Okay. Switch right weapon, switch left weapon. Why aren't the triggers firing weapons? Okay, thank you for starting me with the tutorial. That was easy enough. Do we get to actually fire weapons? Yay! Oh. Cool. Yay, laser cannons. Missiles are always fun to work with. Okay, switch the right weapon. Yay. Gee, didn't even let the weapon get there. Okay. Two. Oh, there they are. Oops. Wrong button. There we go. Okay, select a craft. The customization in these games is where it's at. Okay, well balanced, reliant on energy weapons, and unique missiles. Wait, oh, okay. Lightweight, no thanks. Yeah, let's go with that. Just for something different to do. First strike.
Eliminate the armed groups occupying Griffin, the independent city. Griffin was abandoned after losing its central infrastructure to large-scale terrorist attacks. These groups just let themselves in and set up shop. This mission is a little show for the Pox, and as Anatolia's next, you're our star. GA, the largest company on the lot, is especially eager to see Griffin rebuilt. We won't get another chance like this to impress them. The stage is set. The rest is up to you. Good luck.
Well, that looks like it's going to be an interesting insertion procedure. Yeah, we're just going to drop you out of the bomb bay. Have fun! Duck and roll when you hit the ground!
Now commencing mission. Normals are the enemy's primary force. Eliminate them.
Oh, these little tanks are causing troubles too. Can I not switch targets on my own? Because I'd love to get rid of all these tanks. Oh, fine.
Enemy normal confirmed. There's your target. Take it out. You're nearing the edge of the combat area.
Come on out.
All enemy normals destroyed.
There we go.
Mission accomplished. Come on home.
So I was kind of running out of ammo toward the end there. That was a short mission. I remember them being a lot longer in previous games. Alright, damage. Ammo use. Time. Yay!
You did brilliantly. Emil is ecstatic.
Well, that's good to hear. Always like to please
I'm
Emil.
sure he'll do his part. Then you'll be sent back into the fray.
Schematics can now be selected. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to that craft. Desert Wolf. Oh yeah. Oh, that's not helpful.
Let's confirm the mission. Intercept the Maglev Liberation Front's ground transport convoy and destroy the armored core belonging to their irregular next, Amajik, the Desert Wolf. By taking on a lethal amount of psychic stress, Amajik has achieved a degree of control over his armored core far beyond the limits of his minimal AMS compatibility.
Interesting.
You're dealing with someone anti-establishment groups across White Africa consider a hero. He's too dangerous to face in conventional combat. Amajik's next, Barbaroi, is based on a lightweight Ekbal standard armored core. Its defenses should be minimal. Take it out before it can be activated. Those are your orders. Be careful out there.
You got it. No! Let me reconsider. At least give me a parachute. Lock on target. Nothing for switching targets. Oof. I mean, the D-pad isn't even being used for anything.
Currently en route to be a ground carrier vehicle. Don't get ahead of yourself. Let it come to you, then attack. Target has entered combat range. Let it get as close as possible, then hammer it.
Which direction is it coming from? Oh, there it is.
Now, assault the target. Aim to cripple it before.
You have to protect us. This is the end.
Well, that went fast.
Has gone silent. The mission was a success. Good work. Come on home.
That was it? I fired one rifle round and one set of missiles? Hooray! I'm a hero! Yeah, no kidding. How did I not get, like, a bonus for completing it in a fifth of the estimated time?
Amajik had been working alone for some time. He didn't want to contaminate his Maglib comrades. A hero. Maybe so. He may have taken it all upon himself from the very start.
I've always loved that there's a decent amount of storyline to these two. It kind of feels a bit like Ace Combat in that regard. Wait, why are we back to water gliding? Okay. Well, let's go, I guess. Which is interesting because they share the same initials.
Let's confirm the mission. Eliminate all of the
Oh yeah, this is a different
ships
one.
in the waters around former Chinese Shanghai. From their silhouette, we've deduced that the targets are BFF Special Operations
Oh, they're the
ships.
BFFs.
Their primary defenses will be a powerful long-range cannon and a series of vertical launch missiles. Be careful. Those are your orders.
Just wanted to tell you that we're all counting on you. Good luck.
Objectives sighted. Take them all out. You're in range of the enemy's main cannon. Stay sharp. That's not the last of them. Take them all out.
Ah. I was just about to boost. Ow.
AP is down 50%.
Dang it. What happened? I guess I wasn't supposed to land right on the enemy attack sub. Okay. Let's see here. See, I want something with missiles. Well, this has a little bit more armor and defense. Okay, well, let's give this a try. See, one thing I tend to like about using energy weapons is they recharge.
Let's confirm the mission.
They're not supposed to run out of
Eliminate
ammo.
all of the unidentified
So that's kind of why I was a little surprised on that last mission that I used this, where I'm like, what? How did I run out of ammo?
objectives sighted. Take them all out.
You got it.
You're in range of the enemy's main cannon. Stay sharp. That's not the last of them. Take them all out.
There we go. Alright. Ow. Yeah, they're not doing a very good job of giving me ways to select my targets. Come on, almost got it. Nope. Outside of area? I think I preferred the other mech. I'd prefer to make my own mech, but I can't really do that in this game, or in this demo. Back on the PS2, I think it was Armored Core 2 that was on the PS2. I made a series of mechs just with different specialties and designs for you know, going to a friend's house and we could just pick a couple of mechs and do combat. And I made them light gray with bright colored highlights and called them the iMechs. It's always worth a groan or two to tell people about that.
You're in range of the enemy's main cannon. Stay sharp. That's not the last.
There we go.
Take them all out.
Alright, now let's move off to the side a little bit so the other one doesn't have a easy beat on me. Whoops, like that. Come on, let me in there. Oh, there's another one.
AP is down 50%.
Oh, come on. I have missiles, let me fire them. little frustrating. I think I'm going to move on to the next game here. Yes, we're proud of all of you. Am I going to have to actually... Oh, there we go. Quit demo. Primal armor? Interesting. Okay, Monster Madness. Battle for Suburbia.
West. Keep your gun well oiled, for you will have.
I heard the, like... Okay. Sure. Raid. Hey there, folks. Thank you for the raid, Minty. I'm just getting started on the demo for Monster Madness. Battle for Suburbia. You missed the armored course, Brockman. But there are tits.
Woo! Time really flies sometimes.
Yeah.
You do what you gotta do, man. I'm gonna chill.
So, you come here often?
Yeah, I think...
Oh my gosh, I'm so bored.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the emo chick.
As good as ever.
I have no idea. Sure, we'll do Child's Play. Hey, thanks, Jupiter. Actually, when did I get this? I can't remember if I bought this or if I won it. But, yeah. Big Toe Jam and Earl fan. Yeah.
Move by tilting the left stick. Turn by tilting the right stick.
Yeah, I figured that much out. Tell me how to shoot.
Can't say I expected this.
Ah, there we go.
I better find a weapon.
Quick, find a weapon and pick it up with X. Try to find one that your character likes. Mark with thumbs up.
Okay. Ah, can I not be on fire?
Taste the pain.
Taste the pain.
They're coming through the walls? At least these guys are persistent.
Attack using your weapon by pressing the right trigger.
Yeah, I'm trying. These guys are bullet sponges.
If you have more than one weapon, you can cycle them by pressing the A or B buttons. Jump by pressing the right stick. Dodge by pressing the left stick in a direction.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's a
Looks
heck
like
of a
they're
dodge.
concentrated in the garage.
When you see a comic blue, you can activate the object by pressing X.
Where do I find more ammo?
When your power meter is charged with
thumbs up weapon. Hold the right trigger for a special character attack.
Okay, but I haven't seen her thumbs up weapon yet, so... What?
Are you ready?
Okay.
Oh, this will be fun.
Yeah, the new one is really fun. I've got it on pretty much every console. From various reasons. Hey there, Diston.
What a cliche.
What a cliche. Ow. Oh, I'm pretty much out of ammo. Got it. Yeah, definitely not my favorite weapon either. Let's see if I can find something better.
In time, this too will pass.
Let's see. No? Oh, this looks like fun. Oh, out of ammo already. Oh, jeez. I think I just picked up that washing machine. Okay, so basically anything can be a weapon. If you've got enough imagination. Fear my power wheels! Can I pick up the lawnmower? No. But I did set it in motion.
Oh, this will be fun. Are you ready? Watch it. Ow. Oh, this will be fun. Smoking does that too.
Okay, yeah, let's pick up the couch. Come on. Die already. Whoops. Oh, I've got Molotovs. Cool. I bet her music is different. There we go.
Don't mess with me.
Yay! This seems like the kind of thing that would be a bit more fun with multiple players. Never died! Unbelievable! Wow. Never died. What's your secret? I really didn't think I did like an S-ranked run of that, but hey, I guess so. So, that is the Monster Madness Battle for Suburbia demo. Let's see what else we've got here. Ah, it dumped me out to the dashboard again. Dang it. Okay, let's go to Xbox Live Arcade, and I'm going right to Gyrus, man.
The gentleman's guide.
Not even gonna pretend. I might end up buying this too. This is one of my favorite games on the Commodore. Two warps to Neptune. And I can't really say I've ever played the arcade version of this. Though this does seem to be upgraded a bit. And very quiet. In fact, hold on. Graphics enhanced. So there's probably custom graphics. But nothing for audio. Okay, well, I'll just turn it up here. There we go. Give me my double barrels. Yeah. Sweet. Bow, 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 bow. Sound effects sound a little Galaga-ish. Digging this version of the music, though. There we go. Yay! We made it to Neptune! Never been all that good at those bonus stages, but... Oh man! The trial doesn't cover Uranus! I'm definitely gonna... Man. I wish the demo was a little bit longer. Oh well. Return to arcade. And it's going to dump me out to the dashboard, which is annoying. Hey there, Gaming Chef. No, we don't panic here. Dizdon has the right idea. Alright, next thing, let's try 3D Ultra Mini Golf Adventure. And I'm going to turn that back down again. Okay. Okay, single player, trial course. Hector. Rosie. Joe. Kate. Back to Hector. Well, we'll go with Hector here. That's red? Ooh, I like the dragon outfit. We'll go with dragon red. I like the 8-ball. Time your shots to avoid the scorpions. That's one for VG Advisor. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with how these things work, I've been playing through the official Xbox Magazine demo discs, and you actually get points for doing different things on the demo disc, and then you can use those points toward a game that kind of spans multiple discs. And so more incentive to actually go through everything. Also, you know, the whole research and sending out exploratory missions thing in the OXM universe seems kind of fun. So I'm gonna try to get through all of the points on this disc tonight, and then I'll close out by doing some more OXM universe stuff. Okay. Let's try right about there. Whoa. That was a little too much. Oh, come on. Oh, that was so close. I'm going to assume that that's going to knock my ball around a little bit. Yeah, it did, but that time I hit it too lightly. Oh, now I can probably just go right in. Yay! Bogey. I played Infinite Mini Golf, which is by Zen Studios, and that was pretty fun. It's also VR compatible, if I remember correctly. Okay. Let's see. I think I want to go this way. Oh, that works. Holy crap! Oh, wow, check that out. I'd like to say that was skill, but I would be lying through my teeth. I just did that. Totally unintentionally. I was trying to go around the gophers because there was a small hole in back. Or moles. Yeah, they were moles because it was whack-a-mole. Oh, wow. This is interesting. Is there a way... Okay. So it's just on the other side of this little planet, huh? I'm nervous about hitting it too hard. But I also need to be hitting it a little bit harder than I am. Still kind of getting used to how this works. There we go. Yep, that's what I thought. Jeez. So how hard can I hit this? There we go. Double bogey. Jeez. Well, that'll take me down a peg. I'm still tied for second at least. Oh, okay. Well, that's the end of the demo, I guess. Create your own holes. That's kind of neat. Alright, I think... Okay, Boom Boom Rocket is next.
The Gentleman's Guide to Survival.
I'll go with Boom Boom Rocket here. You know, it's kind of weird that there are updates for the demos. But, whatever. But I'm saving Pinball FX for last, because that's one I'm actually familiar with. There we go. Okay, play Boom Boom Rocket. Ooh, actually the arrows might be nice. Because I am not that familiar with the buttons on the controller. Huh. I guess they're trying to go after Fantavision here. Hall of the Mountain Dude? Okay, I'm curious. Oh man, are these all like... pumped up versions of classical music? Oh, I hope so. Oh, I can only play on hard difficulty? Okay.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, I see. Wow. Okay, so it's kind of a okay, I can play this one on easy. It's kind of a DDR type of thing, it looks like. Like a mix between DDR and Fantavision. At least this doesn't have me doing 2 at a time, because that's really awkward on this controller. Cool. That's kind of neat. I'm not the best with rhythm games. Well done! You have earned an achievement. Unfortunately, the trial game does not save your achievements. One. A B? I missed once and I get a B? Smooth operetta. Beat gets faster and faster. Great for kids. Well, let's give it a try. I'm gonna try this again, see if I can manage it. Oh, so I don't have to worry about the sight line. I just peg it off when I feel like it. See, So I can see why this would be great for kids. Because all you have to do is just hammer the buttons. But I wanted to listen to this music, so this is a good mode for that. I like it. Is that it? Doesn't feel like the song should be done yet. There we go. Because in the Hall of the Mountain King isn't that short either. Wow, I don't even have to press the right button. Okay, that was kind of fun. But if I played it correctly, I wouldn't have as much fun. Okay, return to arcade. And we have one more arcade game to go. And for the second time tonight, it will be a game that I already have. Like one of the few games that I actually have for the Xbox 360. Of course, Pinball FX itself is free, and then you get a couple of tables to work with.
The Gentleman's Guide to Survival.
Never quite understood why it was Zen Pinball on the PlayStation ecosystem and Pinball FX everywhere else. Remind me later. Speed Machine. Okay, these are tables I'm unfamiliar with. More balls! More balls! Get a quick look at the playfield here. I like the highway design on the ramps. That's cool. I'm trying. Honk. Oh, come on. So where's the skill shot? Yeah. Yay, airbag. Wheel, wheel. Ah, keep forgetting about that flipper up there. You know, the demo tables on the PS3 always ended after a set amount of time. It's pretty generous that it's letting me go until I'm done. Yeah, thanks. Resume. So I would have gotten like 3 achievements tonight. At least. Come on. Get up there. There we go. Dang it. Trying to get to that left-hand ramp. There we go. Meow. Woohoo! Ah. Mode failed. Game over. 5 million points. Not bad. Okay, you can only play the speed machine table. Ah well. There's a link right here to download Pinball FX 2. Alright. Quit. So that's it for all the arcade games. Now we just need to mop up some of the last couple of points. And then we'll head back to disc 74 because you need to play the OXM universe exploration thing on the latest disc you own. Or the latest disc you've played it on. Alright, get to watch some videos now. We've already watched the Call of Juarez one, but
The Gentleman's Guide
you
to
guys might not
Surviving
have.
the West. Keep your gun well oiled, for you will have need for it. Beware those bearing badges, for they do the greatest injustice. Do not trust painted smiles, for they conceal wickedness. Remember, there is no law.
That's not the sound you want to hear.
The West beckons you. Won't you answer its call?
Minty, if you're still around, Call of Juarez featured the voice of none other than Mark Alimo.
2007, rated M for mature.
Graw 2 tournament.
Our intel says the rebels may already have their hands on some nasty technology. Juarez is right on the border with the U.S. They're just too damn close. I can't stress enough the
Juarez again, huh?
Ghost, watch the roofs. Roger that.
We have enemy snipers in the zone.
Eyes open. Don't fire until... Turn fire!
The world's most elite fighting force is reuniting.
Blow it. Copy that.
And this time,
Take out those tanks now!
it's to protect their own nation. The game that defined next-generation gaming
I need air support. Air support granted.
is coming back to do it again.
If we don't eliminate the threat here, it's gonna spill over to U.S. soil. It's up to you, Mitchell. Now take them out.
The Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2 Multiplayer Tournament Challenge is coming soon. Where the best of the best will win an all-new 2008 Dodge Avenger. Register to compete at bestbuy.com/gaming tournaments. Contest rules and regulations apply.
Interesting.
Move out!
Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2. Rated T for Teen.
Now we get to watch a video for the game that we played the demo of last night. We beat that piggy.
Trusty Bell, this is a Japanese version. We had a version specially made for you guys. It has all the
Trusty Bell.
English assets we have at this time in the game. So everything you see will be close to final English, but it's still very, very rough English. It is all in English though, and the game is currently 80%.
I see I'm dropping some
80%,
frames. Hold on
done
for
with it.
1 sec.
Remember, there is no law, save that which you make.
There we go. Alright, let's go back into the Eternal Sonata video here.
Trusty Bell, this is a Japanese version. We had a version specially made for you guys. It has all the English assets we have at this time in the game. So everything you see will be close to final English, but it's still very, very rough English. It is all in English though, and the game is currently 80% done. 80% done with development, and once they finish the Japanese version, we're going to go ahead and work full-time on the North American version. Trusty Bell's Japanese name, English, is going to be Eternal Sonata. It is a fantasy RPG for the Xbox 360. It's a one-player game. However, when you go into battles, you have the option, if you have 2 other controllers, you can have your 3 characters in the battle.
Interesting.
Be controlled by up to 3 different people. But it is a one-player game, and it will be, played and demoed as a one-player game. It's called Eternal Sonata. The story is about. I'll give away something, although it's very obvious. It's the story happens inside the fantasy world of Chopin 3 hours before.
That's what I thought. I remember hearing about this.
No, I didn't give anything away. That's the obvious part. What is interesting is what happens to the characters and the world inside Chopin's fantasy head. The dramas that unfold the characters, what happens to them when Chopin dies. They're technically part of his fantasy world. And a lot of the story, all the story is based in this fantasy world and deals with the issues and dramas that happen in this fantasy world. This is opening movies. All of these movies are done in real time. The lighting, the characters, height, everything is done in real time. So the story is starting out with Allegretto and Beat.
Wow, Redo. This is the first time I'm going outside Red Argento.
It's not like we're going on a picnic, Beat.
They're about to set off
Don't
on
get
this
so excited.
adventure.
Yeah, I know that, Redo.
His neck is too small for his head.
And the story starts out with them going out on an adventure. But yes, in the dream world, anyone who is fatally ill has the ability to use magic, and therefore people who use magic are also kind of looked on as sick and deathly.
Oh, wow. That's depressing.
You play as a character, you walk around the map, you encounter enemies, and you go to battle. There's no random battles in the game at all. It's all encounter-based. This is your map menu. In this menu, you can choose what items you want to put in your character's bag that they can use during battle. You can select what weapons you want to have, what special attacks you want to be able to perform, weapons, armor, items, everything.
Battles were pretty fun.
Menu. It's very early, so there's lots of goofy stuff all over the place. But you have swords, armors, accessories you can attach to your character. These will all affect not only the obvious defense and strength and whatnot, but some items will give you abilities to radiate light or darkness. And why that's important is light and dark play an essential part of the battle and the strategies needed to win and survive in battle. As you can see there, these are your 2 special attacks. Right now you have 2 different special attacks that you can choose from. You only get to have, right now, 1 light attack and 1 dark attack. The light attack can only be performed when your character is in a lit area.
Oh,
if they're
okay.
standing in light or sunlight, or they have an item that enables them to display light around them.
I was trying to figure out how
they'll
that
be able to
worked.
perform light attacks. If they are in the shade, if they are in a shadow, if they are anywhere dark, they will only be able to perform dark special attacks. You'll be walking around the map, you'll run into enemies. And the enemies themselves will also, some of them will morph depending on whether they're standing in the light or the
Item 209, United States.
So these characters, this character right now, the
debug version.
the large
Ignore
guy
this
with
file.
the palm tree up on top of his head is really one of these smaller guys, the little onion-looking guys when they're in the shade. So depending on how much sunlight or
that's how that
shade
worked.
is in your map that will determine the strategy that you need to, take in order to defeat the enemies. Some characters are stronger in the sun, some characters are weaker in the sun. Some characters change between light and dark, others do not. Your characters also aren't that strong. But as you progress through the game, you're going to have more characters to choose from.
I'm
You
kind of
will
digging
have a
the
maximum of 3 characters in your
debug
party
Xbox
that can go to
360 on
battle,
the shelf
and there
back
will be a
there.
maximum of 3 enemies.
It's kind
in
of
that
cool.
battle. So it'll be a 3-on-3 battle. The enemies will be stronger, your characters will be stronger, and you'll be able to fight longer and have get more into battle. Since the
Gee, like every other RPG out there?
they're just getting slaughtered.
No one told me about this.
Did that scare you?
Cool. Okay, and then Beautiful Katamari, another demo that we played last night.
This is Mr. Moriwaki. He's the director of Katamari Part 3 or Part 4, depending on how you want to count them. The game is still in development, but he'll do his best to answer any questions you have today. Basically, the point of the game is to roll your Katamari, which is a ball, roll it around the environment and collect objects which stick to the Katamari, and basically to make the Katamari as large as possible for the main character of the game, which is the king of all cosmos, and you play the part of the prince of all cosmos. They're the main characters. They're quite quirky and interesting.
Let me take a look. It probably hasn't hit my account quite yet because there was the weekend, but...
Well, previous Katamaris were very well received from a game design standpoint, so we haven't really altered the basic game very much. Being on the Xbox platform, of course, will be high definition, widescreen with surround sound, so they're the most noticeable features first off.
And asymmetrical analog sticks.
We wanted to take advantage of the hardware, of course, of the advanced specs of the new hardware, mainly the online functionality.
Oh, the donations in my account.
The main thing that we wanted to challenge ourselves with.
Thank you, thank you.
Regarding graphical style, it will be displayed in a higher resolution, but we're keeping the original style as much as possible. So you won't see too many changes in that area. At first we thought that Katamari didn't really lend itself very well to online play. The main point of the game is to respond to the king's requests and roll around the levels by yourself. After playing the VS mode, we sort of realized that okay, it's pretty fun. So we're trying to develop this a little further. It is quite difficult because the game is basically originally wasn't designed.
Yeah, I can see how it would be kind of tricky to sync up multiple players on something like this.
We're extremely glad, of course, that the soundtrack is so popular overseas, but it's actually quite strange. The actual concept behind the soundtrack was basically they've been using entertainers or singers who were popular 10, 20 years ago, and because they felt that sort of matched the atmosphere of the game. The atmosphere in the game, sort of quite old.
That's hilarious.
Streets, etc. So they felt that the music, using these old artists, would match that style. So they're actually quite, and they thought that would appeal to fans in Japan, of course, but it's actually appealed to a lot wider audience.
Don't get yourself too sick. And I hope you're drinking because you're having fun and not,
make a sequel and to do it well.
To assuage pain.
After Katamari 2, he started working on his next project. But obviously, as a franchise, Katamari is very important to our company. So, obviously, we're going to keep on going. Yeah. And just Igarashi-san was saying that it's not that Takahashi-san didn't want to do it anymore. He says that Takahashi-san
is he speaking telepathically?
that he wants to work on, which is why he's no longer involved with the Katamari series generally. Takahashi-san basically, he really wanted to try and work on his new projects. He's trying to achieve more and express more of, I don't know how you say it, Takahashi world. He's quite a strange guy.
That's the director of Beautiful Katamari.
Yeah, of course, but yeah. I think with Katamari, the whole package just came together so well. The basic gameplay was so simple, but the graphical style, the humor, and the music just all came together so well to make such a great package. You know, it wasn't just one particular aspect of the game that made it so successful. One thing is we think that because Takahashi-san doesn't really have a lot of experience with games and game design, he came up with the basic idea and he was able to successfully transfer his idea onto the screen in a playable form. Whereas if other people like Moriwaki-san, who comes from a game background, would sort of try and apply too many rules and game-like elements to that idea before it had reached that stage.
Yeah, I can see
Whereas
that.
because Takahashi-san didn't have that experience, he was able to
Keita
transfer
Takahashi
exactly his intention
really seems
without,
to
being diverted.
look at gameplay first,
with too
like
much, game
experience first.
Or, too many,
And then trying to
limitations.
find a gameplay to fit into it.
Basically,
That's
it's
probably
sort
why
of
Watama's taken
Takahashi-san
so
came up
long to
with
come
the
out.
Game, the graphic style, the concept.
He had an
and also
idea,
the
and then he
speech
needed
for
to
the King of All
build a
Cosmos in the
game
Japanese
around it.
version. So that was all Takahashi-san's doing. For the English version, my team and my team handled the localization for all Katamari so far. Moriwaki-san actually writes the text for for this game. Yeah, Moriwaki-san's been handling the text for the PSP version and the current version.
It's an Xbox 360 demo
First,
disc.
of course. My team and I outsourced the
It's
translation
the
of the King text to a
official
the translator
PlayStation
we
magazine.
use.
This one
Obviously,
is
that's the
disc
first
number
step. Once we get the
72.
text back, we touch up, we rewrite it, we put it into the game, and I play the game 3 or 4 times and check every single line of text in the game. Yeah, basically the humor is all originally from Takahashi-san. We've just tried to maintain the same style
Yeah, I know.
throughout the series.
Can you believe it? I'm playing Xbox
I know,
360.
yeah, we just try our best and change the text wherever necessary so that the players find it funny. I believe they referencing Japanese jokes or Japanese culture. A lot of players won't understand what's going on. I think the king is more eccentric in English even than he is in Japanese.
Really?
And he's pretty weird in Japanese too.
Wow.
And that katakana is really hard to read. But one major difference is that in the English version, obviously the king speaks with the
Yeah, this was the only Katamari
which
game
is
that came
something
out
that
on...
doesn't happen in the Japanese version.
Well,
It's just
okay,
something that we
until
thought
the
would
one that
sort of
came
make
out on
him
Switch.
appear more
This was
weird.
really...
So yeah, he always references himself as we or our.
This was the only one that came out on
which,
Xbox
makes him
platforms.
sound pretty cool. Other changes, we obviously had to just remove references to alcohol, stuff like that, and just the usual ESRB issues. But because most of the graphics in the game were in Japanese, we didn't have to change any graphics, so we were lucky there. And originally in the first game, the king got drunk and knocked the stars out of the sky, but we had to sort of modify that to say he was giddy with joy or something like that. Yeah. But it's challenging, but it's one of my favorite games. Yeah, so it's really good.
Hey, picked up a cousin.
For the game. He doesn't know what Western gamers prefer compared to Japanese gamers. He just thought, well, this would be fun. Why don't we do this? So there's no conscious decision on Katamari's part anyway to make it quirky and to appeal just to worldwide. It just appeals to people who want to have fun rolling a Katamari around. Yeah. Honestly, the development costs have risen slightly. Developing on the Xbox, it's our team's first time with this hardware, so obviously it takes time to get used to it. And obviously, all the graphics are being redone and new objects and stuff have been created, so it does cost money. What a lot of people don't seem to realize is the amount of objects in the game is quite huge.
Yeah, no kidding.
And they do take up a lot of memory. So the team does have to take care of creating the game in the right way so they don't run out of memory for all the graphics and the objects, etc.
I was actually kind of surprised that they were able to fit that into the
PS2's
PS2's memory.
As a lot of people seem to think. Okay. Of course, every time we work on new hardware with new control schemes, it's interesting and fun to try and to work with those. At the moment, we're really concentrating on getting the Xbox version completed first, but we're definitely considering interesting uses of the 6-axis controller for the PS3 version. So everyone's surprised about the success of the game overseas. Even in the Japanese market, they thought the game would only appeal to a few people who would appreciate that sort of gameplay. So they're even more surprised to see how popular it was overseas. It was actually more successful in the West than it was here in Japan.
Huh.
So yeah, that's they're happy, of course, about it, but there really is, you know, they really were surprised by how successful it has been. And the fan art, I think it's amazing. So I personally get a kick out of seeing that, and whatever, and if I see it, I'll definitely pass it on to Takahashi-san. Yeah.
The translation for...
Yeah, who'd have thunk, huh?
Basically, clump of souls. Yeah. Katamari is just a clump or a gathering of stuff, and Damashi is soul. So I'm not really sure how how Takahashi-san came up with that name. But yeah, this is definitely something that we're looking into to extend the life of the game and to keep players interested. We're considering down
yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying
new stages.
watching
we have
these
a few technical issues to sort
behind
out
the scenes
because
videos
of,
here.
Inexperience with the new platform, but it's definitely something that we're looking into. Honestly, the Katamari world doesn't lend itself to real world. Layering real world artifacts on the world of Katamari is very distinctive and very a fantasy-like world. And basically, I think personally, putting real world advertisements and things like that into the game would sort of ruin the immersion of the player. I personally don't think it would fit unless it was very tastefully done. That's my personal opinion. But it's something the team is looking into, let's say. In respect to Katamari, because it's difficult to sort of mess with the basic gameplay without destroying what makes Katamari. We haven't made too many changes, so that we haven't sort of made any new innovations in that respect.
Yeah, that was kind of the problem with the series too. Is there wasn't much you could do with it that wouldn't wreck it.
Features to suit the particular hardware. So in that respect,
so it's kind of why I'm not really clamoring for another one. The existing games are good enough.
I think the previous Katamari games are quite lonely games, really. I mean, you basically do the king's bidding, you roll around the level by yourself, and you succeed or fail, and if you fail, you get scolded pretty badly. In the new Katamari, we want to sort of make the game less lonely. So with online features, you can show your Katamari off to others and say, hey, look what I did it. And so that's the main thing that they want to impress in this Katamari.
It was kind of awkward playing this with asymmetric analog. It really was. Cool. Alright. 200 points left on the bonus content. Oh, the OXM quiz. Alright. Oh, yeah. I think I remember hearing of them. That's the Flying V, if I remember correctly. 2008 game is David Jones working on now that Crackdown is shipped. I think that was APB. XNA is... Xbox Network app? I didn't think it was either of them. What Xbox 360 game features graphics that move to the music? All of the above. What feature was scrapped from the upcoming 360 Turok game? Probably vehicles. What Xbox 360 game used motion capture data from a rabbit? Let's go with Eternal Sonata. Emotion is Peter Molyneux hoping you will feel in Fable 2. Love, I think, actually. How many new lines of dialogue are added to Oblivion with the Shivering Isles expansion? A crap ton. What will you get if you play PGR 4 on December 25th? Weather? I don't know. What 360 game will be the first shooter to allow PC and Xbox 360 gamers to play together? That is Shadowrun. I know that one. And I never get to find out whether I got it right or not. Alright, so I got all my points. So let's go over to OXM Universe. got all my credits. So I'm up to 3,000 now. Good, good. Alright, so let's go back out. I just want to check something. Okay. Alright, so now what I need to do is
The gentleman's
quit out of
guide to
this.
surviving the West. Keep your gun well oiled for you.
And switch back to disc number 74, which is the highest number I've played with. And then I'll be able to use all those points I've earned in OXM Universe. So while I do that, talk about tomorrow night. Tomorrow night will be a plus dive. The PlayStation Plus freebies this month are why am I spacing out on this? Ah, that's right. Neo and Outlast 2. So you will get to watch me be completely unfazed by a horror game and struggle through a Souls-like. I've played the demo for Neo before and did not get very far. I didn't even complete the demo. But I'll play those, and then if I've got a little bit of time left, I'll probably do a little bit more on Vandal Hearts. Whoops. Oh,
This
shoot.
game has not yet been rated.
I didn't want to do that. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to trigger an ad. I pressed the wrong button. But, well, we're back with OXM Universe. What? But I had 3,000 credits before I came over here. Oh well. Actually, I should have only had 2,000, so... Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, close that. Alright, so let's go to... We've got our research done. Ah, that's right. Here we go. So let's build our spaceport. Oh no, that's complete. That's right. We need a mobility platform and a nav computer. So our current mission is to send a probe to the planet Painter. Planet farthest from the sun. In the Dagur system, we live on Joro, apparently. Yep, there we go. That's a hell of an ice cap. Okay. 68% of its surface is covered in oceans, tectonic plates. So it doesn't have as much surface water as we have. That might explain a bit about the ice caps. Yeah, it was just kind of wasting time until the research was done. The navigation computer for Xenon 1 has been designed to ensure that the spacecraft will be able to reach Hainer with the amount of fuel on board. Once the primary mission is over, the computer will be able to perform a small number of in-orbit maneuvers for further exploration. Okay, how about the mobility platform? Almost done. There we go. Okay, your team has completed research on the Xenon 1 mobility platform. A lot of plumbing runs through this section of the spacecraft, and it is crucial that systems in this part of the craft maintain a particular center of gravity. Visit the construction bay to begin building the first pieces of the spacecraft. Yay! Okay, do I need more research? No. Well, let's build the mobility platform. Set our contractors working. Alright. Rest well, DOS Nerd. Glad you had fun tonight. Okay. So I wonder if the quest has always been Hainer, or if, like, previous OXM issues had different missions. But, I don't know, I'm strangely captivated by this. It feels Kerbal-ish. Although I know it's going to be nowhere near that level of detail. I mean, for the most part, I'm just navigating menus at this point. But it's still kind of an interesting thing to, you know, tie it all together. Ah, the days go by so quickly. Maybe I should have intentionally triggered an ad. Actually got quite a few credits to work with here too, so should be able to do the next part right away too. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, what do we got? Build update. The mobility platform for Xenon 1 has been built to the specifications of your research team. Once launched, Xenon 1 will be stabilized by slowly spinning. As fuel is expended and subsystems are deployed, the mobility platform will accommodate for the changes to the center of gravity and maintain the orientation of the spacecraft. Okay. Aha! Now we research the comm platform. Oh, let's build the nav computer while we're here. And then research the comm platform. And then we'll spend our last 100 credits on the next one that we have to deal with. So I wonder if it costs a total of 6,000 OXM points to unlock everything. I should hope so, if they're going to cap us at that. I should probably take this time to figure out who we're going to raid tonight, too. Because we're almost done. Wanted to cap off the night with this. Wow, really? Only 3 people streaming? Usually it's the opposite. Usually there's no one streaming on Sunday night and tons of people on Monday night. It's the opposite this time. Probably raid Peebs, he's playing Noita tonight. Which is a fun game to watch. Alright. Research is ready too. The navigation computer for Xenon has been built and installed. The spacecraft will be able to reach Hainer with the amount of fuel on board. Once the primary mission is over, the computer will be able to... Oh wait, I already did that. Your team has completed research on the Xenon 1 communication platform. As it collects scientific data, it is replicated and stored for the next opportunity to transmit to mission control. When the spacecraft's high-gain antenna has a clear shot at the network of radio telescopes located and listening on Joro, the onboard communication systems kick into high gear. Scientific data is beamed back to mission control, and any commands or flight maneuvers from mission control are sent to the spacecraft. This is actually kind of teaching you how, like, probe missions are actually done. Alright, so now we can build the comm platform, but we've only got enough credits to hire 1 contractor. So... that'll be it for now. And we will pick this back up next week. Next Sunday. So yeah, like I said a little while ago, tomorrow night will be our Plus Dive. So I'll be back on PlayStation platforms, just so, you know, you don't get too freaked out. But also keep an eye out for the condensed version. If you can't make it tomorrow night, I'll be putting out my Plus Dive video on Thursday. And so if you missed the stream, you can catch the YouTube video. And I'll have a link popping up in the chat. But we're going to go ahead and raid Peebs tonight. Everyone who's still around, thank you for stopping by. Everyone who's watching this in the future, thank you for watching, and I will catch you all tomorrow night.